Well, in terms of expectations, at least we're in space on a spaceship. It does limit some of the comparisons, thank God. So we're thankful for that.
I don't know, space is as big as Westeros.
True. I guess what's easier...
But it's not Westeros.
What's easier for us is it's a 100-page novella. You know, it wasn't a multi-part book series, hundreds and hundreds of pages. It was a very manageable amount of material. And our show, 10 episodes, followed the arc of the book. So we, kept it nice and simple.
So what kind of adaptation is it? Like, what can the readers of the book and the lovers of the book can expect from the show?
Well, I mean, since the book is only 100 pages, we essentially took that 100 pages as a map for the first season. There's obviously going to be a lot of stuff in the show that's not in the book. So I think what people who know the book can expect is that we're true to what the book is. One of the key aspects of George's novella is that when you, first of all, it's more about the trip than it is about the destination. And I think this is very true to the show. But also, once you get to the destination, George found a way in the book to subvert expectations about what happened when you got there. And we're very true to that with the ending of our first season as well. So I'd say we're true to the sort of expectations that are set out of the book, but there's a whole lot of new stuff in there.
I think if you read the novella and you see the series, you'll feel like we honored the novella, but we were also, built on it.
Did George have any input on the series? Has he seen scripts?
Yeah, no, he was fantastic. He's been really supportive from the beginning. He gave feedback on the pilot script. He's made himself available to Jeff, and they've spent a lot of time together. He's obviously got a lot on his plate, so it's not like he was in the writer's room, but he's been super supportive.
And more importantly, he gave his blessing to the pilot.
Awesome.
And I think it would have been hard for us to do the show without that. But he essentially said, "This is different than some of the stuff in the book. I understand why, because you're making a television show, and I think it's great."
When we first sent him the first draft of the pilot, we were all like waiting. Oh God, what's he gonna think? And we got a great email back. Thank you.
And one of his big requests were for the character of Melantha Jurl, who when they he originally published the story in like a sci-fi journal, and when they made it into a book, they put Melantha on the cover and as a white character, and that is not what he had in mind. And so his one request was that Melantha be African American, which was an easy request to honor.
Or African UK.
Yes, exactly.
What made you decide to do Nightflyers now? Like to bring it to life in 2018? There's already, you have the novella, there was another film.
I mean, partly for business reasons. We were approached by the rights holders, and it's not easy to get access to George's material. And this was something that had slipped through the cracks a little bit because there was a feature film that was made in the 80s, and there were television rights associated with the feature film that were controlled by those rights holders. So, that's why, George, we didn't know if he'd be happy or not happy. He was happy. But, when you're approached with some George R.R. Martin rights, and that was like 3 years ago, you don't take it lightly. So.
No, and we developed the script for a long time. We'd prefer to have brought it to life 3 years ago. So it was. It's been in development for a long time, and we're thrilled to finally bring it. Yeah, it was exciting.
One, are you expecting this to be like multiple series? And if so, what challenges are you facing knowing that it's a novella?
Well, the biggest challenge is any next steps we take go beyond the end of George's work, right? So it's kind of where Game of Thrones finds themselves now. They're beyond the scope of what he's published, and that's where we'd be instantly in season 2. But I think we have some ideas.
We have some roadmaps. It's hard to sell a show now without like showing that there's additional life in it. So, over the time we've been developing this, Jeff has come up with some templates. There's a little shorthand we use for season 1, which is The Shining in Space. And there's a shorthand we have for season 2, which we won't tell you, but there's a great shorthand for it that makes sense.
The working idea that we have is to explore different horror paradigms in each season if we get to do that.
Was it always targeted for the Sci-Fi Network, or from the beginning?
It was.
They were interested from.
They were interested from the beginning. A bunch of networks were interested in it from the beginning. So we were lucky enough to have some choices. And then after we started working with Sci-Fi, Netflix came in and bought the rest of the world out. So they've been a partner since we started developing the show. So it'll be on Sci-Fi domestically and internationally. It'll be on Netflix.
Now, do you have to worry about 2 different cuts, one for Sci-Fi and one for Netflix?
We would. Yeah, we thought we would. I mean, we'll have to format it for commercials for Sci-Fi. Obviously, we'll take out the commercial breaks, but we didn't write it with commercial breaks in mind. We wrote it, in our minds, we were writing it for a Netflix format, but it's working both. I mean, Sci-Fi's been very happy with the version.
2 huge shout-outs to Sci-Fi. One, they asked us to put fewer commercials in the show. And they asked us to deliver longer episodes. So even on Sci-Fi, so fewer commercial breaks and longer shows. And then 2, nothing we've sent them from a content perspective has been rejected. Not one scene that they said is too intense. So.
And I don't know if we're supposed to say this or not, but the first episode will be 58 minutes.
Without commercials?
It'll have a limited commercial. Yeah, but without the commercials, it's 58 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost a movie. It's cool.
And I think part of that's like with sci-fi and horror, like the mood is everything, right? And so like being able to exist in a mood for a stretch of time without breaking for a commercial is really important. Yeah.